In part 2 of the tutorial, I'm going to go through an example of setting up a custom section. So for this one, the example I have here is recipes. So I've already set up recipes using the two plugins that I discussed in the previous tutorial, which is Simple Fields and Custom Post Type UI. So I already installed these plugins, so they're ready to use. So it's Custom Post Type UI and Simple Fields. Those are the two that I'm using for the example. So the first step is to create a post type. So you're going to go down to Custom Post Types and say Add New. My new section is going to be about, random things that I see that I like. So I'm going to call it Nifty, for lack of a better word. And so I'm just going to name this Nifty. I'm going to create a label. I don't think there's a plural there. And I'm going to create that type. So you'll see here on my sidebar, there's a post type called Nifty now. So all of my posts that I do within that section is going to show up here. So it's going to be separate from my blog posts, which are going to show up in posts, and separate from my recipes, which will show up in recipes. And the next thing I'm going to do is go back into Custom Post Type, Add New, and create some taxonomies for the post type of Nifty. So the kind of things that I'll be posting about, for example, is it's a parenting blog, so I'll post parenting tools. So and I'm going to select Nifty to attach it, and I'm going to create it. I've created a few different taxonomies within the Nifty section, and now what I'm going to do is create some custom fields to go with the post that I'm going to be posting in that section. So I'm going to go to my Simple Fields, if I can find it. And I'll create a new field group. So the fields that I'm going to be posting within this section is I'm going to have a field for an image. I'm going to have a text field where I can post the URL of where I found the image and put in a photo credit. And then I'm going to put the description I would put into the excerpt, which is already there within the post. So I'm just going to add some extra custom fields for the image. Okay, and I'm going to add a field in there. Okay, and I'm saving changes, and I'm going to connect now that group that I just made. with my nifty post type. And I'm going to select nifty and connect it to nifty images. Save changes. Now when I go into add nifty, I'll see my custom fields are right here. So for the images, you can select also a field to upload your image. I choose not to do that. I personally like to upload my images to my media library and then use the URL directly here because I feel it gives me more control. You don't have to do that. You can add your field to upload your image right there, and then you don't have to have that extra step of putting in the URL. So that's it for part 2 of the tutorial.